Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fred's Friday Flower Hour. Do not know how we are still doing this. If last week's episode did not get us turned off or banned from Facebook, pretty much sure that we have a full reign at this point. So sit back and enjoy the ride for this episode. We have got with us once again, Cash Caramandy, my co-host. As you know, every week we like to bring in a junior gardener on our segment. And this week we are going to bring in Levi Seekins. And Levi, do you want to come on in?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Levi's enthusiasm to be on the show has actually been flattering, and it's a little weird, but
I've been waiting.
We're going to go with it anyway. Levi is actually here with a question for us this week. And Levi, what was your question this week in the garden?
So my question was, what are some of the #1 things that we do wrong when we take care of blackberries here in Eastern Washington?
Oh, okay. That's a good question.
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah, sure.
You plant them.
Okay, and Cash has actually always has a great amount of insight. He doesn't have a lot of words, but the words that he has are influential and powerful. Thank you. Planting them is a great start, by the way, you guys. I think that would be one of the best things we could do to actually help them grow. What we've got right here is that we have got some thornless blackberries. The biggest deal with Eastern Washington is that we have more alkaline soil, and blackberries actually like something more acidic. So if we're going to plant them, you want to make sure that we do a little bit something to the soil to prepare for that. We also want to have something that drains well. They like to have the hot heat like we have, but they don't want to be scorched by the sun. They really like about 8 hours of sunlight a day, and they want a little bit of a windbreak. That also dries out the fruit if they get too much wind on them. So the thing to know about the blackberries is that they are a biannual, not biannual producing twice a year. They're actually going to produce every other year.
So how would we add the acidity needed for blackberries in this area?
So we have a product by Miracle Grow, which is Miracid, and that's something that you can add to the soil, and that's something that will take care of it real quick.
So what about the raspberries?
Actually, raspberries are exactly the same. You guys follow exactly the same protocol that you would with your blackberries, and you will get the same results. Cash, do you got a question?
So I planted blueberries probably 3 or 4 times, and I tried one, and then I heard you had to have 2. Still no results. What am I doing wrong?
Okay, that's a fair question. I'm not sure what you're doing wrong.
So
okay.
are they acidic living also?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
And that is also most of the thing with the berries on our side of the mountains in Eastern Washington is we're dealing with that alkaline soil over here. So you're kind of dealing with the same issues that you're going to deal with your blackberries or your raspberries as we do with the blueberries. The biggest thing that you said, the right move with the blueberries is you have to have 2 plants. That you don't have to deal with that with the blackberries or raspberries, but blueberries have to have a way to cross-pollinate. You need to plant 2 together or you will get no fruit whatsoever. All right, guys. Cash, Levi, I have a question for you. When I say 300-gallon stock tank, DeWalt 20-volt cordless drill with a mud mixer, and a quart of bubble bath, what comes to your mind?
A good time.
Cash, what about you?
Scary.
Both.
Let's find out. Okay, here we are. We've got our 300-gallon Rubbermaid stock tank. We've got our bubble bath, and we've got our DeWalt 20-volt cordless drill with a mud mixer.
Woo!
So let's see what happens here, guys.
Oh! Wow! A lot of power, baby! More! Yeah! I just yeehawed.
Now, in case you're wondering, if you don't have a tub at home that's big enough to get you and all your friends in, this is a really economical way to do that. Nothing more fun than jumping in the bathtub full of bubbles with your naked friends. Yeah. Here we are in our Rubbermaid tub with our bubble bath and sitting here with a couple of hairy friends of mine.
Well, Fred, you know what? Coulee Hardware has everything. This is awesome.
You know, we pretty much have everything except for dignity and self-respect. You can find everything else here down at the store. We had a great idea from one of our viewers, and they thought instead of Fred's Friday Flower Happy Hour, that we would do a Fred's Friday Flower Happy Hot Tub Hour. And with us once again this week, we've got Patty from Cafe Espresso. Hello, Patty.
Hi, boys.
What are we drinking today, Patty?
Well, today we have a raspberry Red Bull from Cafe Espresso.
Okay, nice.
The hardware store. You gotta have a little bit of blackberry crown to add in there.
This tastes pretty good, just
Pop
like
your
this.
cup, boys, because here it comes.
Thank you.
Okay. So we've got a little blackberry Crown Royal available at Coulee Hardware with the Cafe Espresso drink, and
It's phenomenal. Really, really good.
that's actually really refreshing.
Can't have a
This is
hot
fine.
tub without a drink.
No, cannot have
No,
a
you
hot tub
cannot.
without a drink. All right, hey, thanks you guys for tuning in one more time. This has been a strange episode, but like we said before, nothing's really weird. Whether you're gardening with your friends outside in just your apron, or you're in a 300-gallon water trough filled up with bubble bath with a couple of naked guys. That's okay too. But we know that it's not weird as long as we keep our socks on. And guys,